Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Echo and welcome back to a Minecraft video. Today's video, I'm bringing you 5 survival tips. Now before I get into this video, there is no right or wrong way to play Minecraft survival. I'm just hoping that these tips can improve your daily Minecraft experience. Now if you do enjoy this video and you would like a part 2, be sure to hit that like button. But without further ado, let's get into this and let's see these tips. So tip number 1 for you is to do with caves. Now if you're like me and you like exploring in caves quite often, you kind of do lose track on where you are in a cave and you can get lost very easy. Now this tip is mainly for people who don't like to carry maps or can't be bothered carrying a map. You can find your way in a cave and out very simple. Now this requires torches or any other type of light source, whether it be glowstone torches, redstone torches, etc. Now all you need to do here is take down your torches and only place them on the right hand side. Now the cave I have here is a huge all area cave. As you guys can see, there's multiple areas. I'm just going to break this and put this here. So if you keep your torches on the right hand side only and go wherever you want, you can literally go to wherever you want with this one. I'm going to put one here. I'm just going to make my way down. There's already one there because I was just testing. Again, it's on the right hand side. I'm just going to continue to go around. Again, keep your torches on the right hand side. We're going to try and get lost here so I can show you how effective this is. It really doesn't matter where you go. It's just as long as you keep all your torches on the right hand side, you're going to have no problem with finding your own way back. This is a top tip, actually, possibly one of the best tips in today's video. Because I know a lot of people like me in survival, they get carried away collecting their ores, they get lost. It's very easy to get lost in a cave system like this, which goes in multiple directions. Now, obviously, you guys have just seen me which way I've came. The reason why I'm showing you this is because, for example, say if you've got lost and you went up here, and you went far down here. Again, always keep your torches on the right hand side. The reason why is because say you just got lost, you found your way again and you've seen that your torches were here, so you drop down and as you guys can see, the torches are on the right hand side. So this means that we've been this way. However, when you turn around, when you need to head back up, all your torches will be on the left hand side. Now it's very easy to follow your way out and you could take your torches with you on the way up, but as you guys can see, they're all on the left. You shouldn't have as many problems at all. This does require quite a lot of torches for you to keep up to date with where you did come from. Again, your torch is on the left hand side. Just keep going. It's on the left hand side, it's on the left hand side. There's light up there, but we're going to stick to it because we came this way. It's on the left hand side. Left, it looks like we came from this way. As you guys can see here, left, we came from up here, according to this, left, and now as you guys can see, left, and it looks like we found our way out. So my tip for number 1 is always place your torches on the right hand side, or always place your torches on the left hand side, meaning when you are done mining and you turn around, your torches are going to be on the corresponding side that you originally placed them on. So yeah, that is tip number 1. Tip number 2 is also linked to cave exploring and taking the right things with you. Now, if you're like me in survival, it's very easy to take what you have on you in terms of inventory space down to a cave and then getting there and realizing, oops, I have too much stuff, I have to head back up. Now, I always recommend preparing for when you do go exploring in a cave. So I'm going to give you guys the best tips I use on what to take, what not to take, and how to improve your space overall. So as you guys can see here, I do have a pickaxe. It does have silk touch. I'll explain that in a second. So always take a pickaxe, always take a sword, always take a shovel, and always take a bow. I don't recommend taking an axe because you specifically don't need an axe in a cave because there are no trees. And I highly suggest taking a water bucket, 1, 2, or even 3 water buckets because lava, I would say, is 80 to 90% reason why people die while cave exploring. And also torches. Take lots of torches, whether you take 1 stack, 2 stacks, 3 stacks, or 4. In my eyes, the more torches you have, the better. And obviously food is a common one. If you are playing with friends and you are doing survival, a bed could also be something that you could use because you all need to sleep at the same time. Along with, you can take a map. The only reason why I'd say take a map is because obviously to find out where you are, but also find out whereabouts you are about to explore. For example, this is where I'm about to explore. You could write these coordinates down. It is helpful to find your way back. But then again, in the last tip, I did show you how to find your way back with torches and obviously arrows. The reason why I recommend taking sticks is because if you are exploring with iron tools, they can break quite easy. meaning you're going to need sticks to create new tools, and this is where the crafting table does come in, because if you have a crafting table, you're in a cave, you can make a backup stone, pickaxe, sword, shovel, etc. Now here's for the more advanced people who've been exploring Minecraft survival world for a longer time, an ender chest. Now the reason why an ender chest is very useful is because whatever's inside this chest will also duplicate into this chest, meaning it will be replicated. So if you're in a cave with this, they will no matter what stay inside here. So whatever I put inside here, as you guys can see, will also be in here. So say this is my home, it's in your house, I recommend taking this. However, the only downside to this is you do need a silk touch to mine it. Any other pickaxe will break the ender chest. So as you guys can see there, I'm just going to quickly grab my food. So I'm going to show you a basic example of why not only using a silk touch for an ender chest is useful, but also using a silk touch for ores. And this is where using Minecraft can be very efficient. So when you go into a cave, let's just go into this one. You will notice ores like this. Now, not only using the silk touch will put them into blocks, saving more space. It's very, very useful. So if you're like me and you have like 28 levels in normal survival, it's so easy to mine up to level 30 and continuing past level 30. My advice would be to store these inside your ender chest until you get home, until you actually need to use the ores. A lot of people don't realize that they do go over the recommended enchantment needs, such as obviously only level 30 is the highest amount that you can enchant at. So don't get carried away with mining. As you guys can see here, there's lots of ores. They can fill up quite quickly, but specifically coal ore, they take up a lot of space, especially if you did have something like a fortune on it. You're going to get a lot of coal quite quick, which will fill up your inventory space, not to mention that stone, cobblestone, dirt, gravel can fill up your inventory space quite easy. But at the end of it, say your whole inventory is full, say if it was full of iron, coal, etc. All you need to do is then place this down, put them inside there. You can put these inside there, and as you guys can see, they are safe. And then all you need to do is mine this. As you guys can see, we have even more space. So that's kind of like a top tip. A lot of people do know it. A lot of these tips are more common sense based, but I'm hoping that you guys do learn something new. So that's tip number 2. Take an ender chest and make sure you always take the correct tools, items, and features when you go mining. Let's move on to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is more for the UHC survival players. If you don't know what UHC is, that is ultra hardcore survival. Now, ultra hardcore survival is where you can only regen your hearts via golden apples or by potions. Now, this is to increase how many apples you can get. A swamp biome naturally has better trees in terms of oak. They have more leaves. For example, if I place down an oak sapling and I grow it manually, as you guys can see, this tree specifically has more branches, or should I say more leaves in terms of getting things. So if I was to cut down this tree, you are more likely to get apples from this tree than you are this one. And as you guys can see, there's many more leaves upon these types of trees. So yeah, that is tip number 3. Tip number 4 is probably my most favorite tip, and these are 2 separate houses, but both are zombie proof. Now, what I'm talking about zombie proof is zombies can break down doors. Very simple. I'll be showing you 2 strategies in any type of house that you can use to prevent zombies breaking down your door and killing you. Also, I recommend using these for any type of villages. So we're going to start off with the left, basic normal house. I made it out of dirt. This is how you do it. Now, if you stand in here and you put your back against this wall and place down the actual door, this class, when closed, this is classed as an open door, meaning that zombies won't break it down. So if I put down this here and I close this, as you guys can see there, the zombie is simply not breaking down the door. It's very effective and it's very, very simple. As you can see, he got bored and even walked away. So that is tip number 1 on creating a zombie proof door. Let me show you that again. I'm going to quickly break it down and show you how it works. It's very effective, and I recommend you standing on the right hand side. So here, literally go to the center of it, place down your door. Once it looks like this, close it, and that is a zombie-proof door. Moving on to the second one. This is also a zombie-proof door. You may have seen me do this before, and that is, as long as you have no block here, a zombie cannot break your door. So if I'm to place down a door here, let's quickly fix that. It needs to be on the outside. So if you put it here, on the outside, you go inside your house, a zombie is attacking you. As you guys can see there, they will jump up and make the breaking sound effect. However, they cannot break down your door, meaning that there is 2 zombie-proof doors in Minecraft survival. Alright then guys, so welcome to the final tip in today's video, and that is how to place water in the nether. You need cauldrons and you need 4 water buckets. You may have seen me do this before, but it is solely a survival tip. I recommend having some resources, especially if it is a blaze spawner like this, which is exposed to the open. I recommend covering it in cobblestone first, because cobblestone can be very, very useful. Also, ghasts can't shoot fireballs through the cobblestone. So I'm going to first off try and kill as many of these as I can. Try not to get myself killed in the process. But basically, in each 4 corner, I recommend placing cauldrons like this. In each one, place down your water buckets. And you can successfully get inside these, which are a great addition. Probably one of the best additions for the nether. Meaning that you can stand here. You could have even more if you wanted to. You could stand here and literally wait for the blaze to spawn. And just keep killing them over and over and over again. As you guys can see there. You're in the cauldron. You have no issues at all. These guys seem to have ended up on the outside, so let's just get rid of you, as you guys can see there. As you guys can see, get rid of him. As you guys can see as well, the ghast is shooting you. Nothing is happening because the cobblestone is protecting you. So this is kind of tip number 5. It is very useful. Have 4 in each corner. And I'm hoping that you guys did enjoy this. If you do and you would like a second survival tips video, be sure to hit that like button. I've been Echo. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!